Okay, so to start off with, I realized when I was thinking about it, I was completely wrong. My bad. Oh. Oh no. Commander Gaius?
Did we just get out of a fight?
We did. Oh, this guy looks really cool though.
Yeah. He's a wannabe yeller.
He is. He forgot that you kind of have to have a horse.
He tried his best.
His name is Commander Gaius. As he breathes, the things happen. he forgot the script.
He did. It'll be funny if at the end that thing looks at him.
Yes. Anyway, so I was completely wrong, and I realized it, like, immediately. So I just had the Crucible Knight theme on the brain from the earlier one where we got the wings. That wasn't a sad rendition of the Crucible Knight theme, it was a sad rendition of the Erdtree Avatar theme.
Oh, okay.
Which makes a lot more sense, honestly. I need to turn the page around because we're so full of names on this first side. Commander Gaius. One. No, I don't think... Hang on. I would probably say that Commander Gaius is on the same level as the Golden Hippopotamus. Because he's clearly unique, but also shares his music with other people, seemingly. This music,
And that's kind of a giveaway, huh? Because the Porcupine shared its music with the...
I forget who.
Yeah, you told me.
This guy shares his with, well, I also am pulling a blank right now, which is kind of embarrassing. Oh, this is Commander Neil's music!
Oh, well, that's very fitting.
Do you think we should get Commander Neil's armor for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Commander Neil is in an interesting spot in that his armor, or his fight is considered technically a major one. He's again in a weird position of an in-between, where his armor is, I think, the only set of armor that you can pick up from the finger reader that isn't from a major fight. But his music is shared with other people, and he doesn't have a remembrance of his own.
See, now, I would definitely consider him a major fight. Well, I really like that one.
Yeah, I would probably too. It all just depends on your exact classification.
For me, which ones I like the best? Those are major ones. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Pinwheel's a major fight.
Pinwheel is a major fight.
Oh, is he?
Souls, yeah.
Oh, Pinwheel's happy.
Pinwheel is very happy. I think the only games that really distinguish between the because Dark Souls 1 and 2 don't same with Dark Souls 3 don't really have a whole lot of boss fights. So I think all the boss fights in those games are just inherently major. While in Elden Ring and Sekiro, since there are a lot more, there's kind of a distinction. A lot of people call the minor ones mid-bosses, while just only referring to the major ones as bosses, but I don't do that because having a health bar means you're a boss fight. So this guy is tough.
Oh,
There's a lot
dear.
of fun stuff.
Well, his horse likes to step on you. I'm going to call it a horse. I don't know what it is.
I think it's a pig. Or a boar.
But it's got, like, elephant tusks.
I think it might just be really large boar tusks.
Pretty big boar tusks.
Yeah. Then again, we've seen some large amount animals in the past. Heck, even the guy this guy seems to be based on, his horse was a lot larger than a normal horse.
Yeah. Man, can you imagine Dad's eyes if he saw a boar like that up at the ranch?
Oh, I can't be panicking. Frankly, I would have to say, like, that's probably a different species at that point.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but a bullet wouldn't bring it down.
I don't think anybody would try to shoot it. I think they would just be too scared.
Yeah. And you wouldn't run, you would just get in your car and drive real fast.
Yeah.
If you could get to your car.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to outrun this thing.
No. Especially not if Commander Gaius is on top.
Right?
Charging at you. And especially not if it's also armored.
Yeah.
I think at that point. Oh, okay, phase 2.
Oh, and it flies.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really out of luck.
Yeah. Ooh. Interesting stuff.
You would never be bored.
Yeah, nice. Good one.
Thank you.
Oh, I did eventually mention that it was the Erdtree avatar music, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know I just did it, but I just had to make sure that wasn't in my head.
Just kidding.
No, that's fair. That's a fair response. Now, judging by the gravity magic and the fact that their phase transition used a Radon thing, and even just the red color scheme, heck, even the fact that this guy has the audacity to ride a boar, this guy must be an old commander of Radons.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense because Commander Neil was commander of Godwin's, who was fighting against Radon. So him sharing the same music is kind of humorous. Also humorous is the fact that we're using Commander Neil's armor, so it's kind of an old memory for this guy, I'm sure. I do wonder if we're supposed to have Torrent in this fight.
I think Torrent would just soon sit this one out. When he does the flying stuff, Torrent's like, yeah.
Good fight, mister. Oh, Remembrance of the Wild Boar Rider. So this is a major fight. Touch bloodstain. Oh, okay, so this guy technically comes before the Shadow Sunflower. His Remembrance. So I suppose
we
maybe...
went out of order?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a little.
Well, not much. They came right after.
Yeah, like one right after the other. Remembrance of Commander Gaius, hewn to the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Both were as elder brothers to the lion, and both were cursed from birth. In spite of, or perhaps because of this very reason, Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. Okay, so this is Mesmer Commander. Alright. We have previously figured out that the Impaler is Mesmer, so...
And this is his number one guy.
Yep. Both were as elder brothers to the lion. That must be General Radon. The lion. Huh? Things just got a little messy here.
Isn't the lion Godfrey?
The lion... Here's the thing. Godfrey has the lion, but General Radon is the one who adopted the lion as his symbol after Godfrey had left. But we already established that this was before Godfrey left, meaning Radon... Yeah, okay, so Radon was born at this point. Melania and Mikola shouldn't have been yet. But then Radon would hardly be important at this point. But then, was the lion in reference to Godwin? No, I don't think he was ever associated with the lion.
No, he's with a dragon.
So, they were elder brothers of Radon, meaning they weren't from Godfrey or America at all. They were Renala and Radagon's children, but that also can't be right.
Renala was with someone else too then.
Yeah, because R'hllana mentioned that she was, it had an implication that the reason why R'hllana was here is because she was interested in him romantically, and she would be his aunt, so that doesn't make sense.
No. So, wait, who's older, Godfrey or Radon?
So Radon is the child of Renala and Radagon, and so he would have to be younger, as a rule, than Godfrey.
Okay. Okay, hold on a second, because I'm being slow on this. All right, so this guy, Commander, was number one guy for Mesmer.
Seems to also be Mesmer's brother.
Mesmer's brother. And Mesmer is related to...
We're not quite sure yet. We previously thought Godfrey and Marika's son.
Right.
But that seems to be in debate now. Oh, you know what? It might be Marika and Radagon's son, because then they would still be half-brothers. But that doesn't make any sense at all, because Radagon and Marika got together after Radon had already been born, so they couldn't be older brothers to him. Maybe both of them were born of wedlock, so they weren't Godfrey's at all.
You mean out of wedlock?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Hang on, I think I have an idea as to how to clear up a little bit of this. We can go to the round table and see what a couple more item descriptions have to say on the matter.
Okay.
At round table.
Don't worry, my dear.
I am a little bit worried. Please clear things up for us. Sword Lance. Weapon once wielded by Commander Gaius. Weighty and capable of being brought to bore with great force. This armament shows its true potential when used astride a mount. Oh, Gaius himself was never without his bore. Skilled spin and gravity thrust. A gravity skill honed by the disciples of an alabaster lord. Uses gravitational power to hang on the air before rotating the body and charging forward. An additional input allows for a follow-up attack. Admit that is cool, but gravity manipulating sorcery of Commander Gaius. Pulls blade-like clump of rock from the earth. Charging increases potency. Gaius and Radon were good rivals in their youth, and this sorcery is a product of their friendly competition. But that doesn't clear things up for us.
Not for me, that's for sure.
Though the sword lance, I have to say, does look really cool. Alright, let's see here. If we go on a little from where we just were, looks like he was guarding the entrance to wherever this is.
Well, the door's open.
This time, we don't have to go through a small one. Well, maybe the small one is closed this time.
Yeah, no little people.
Scattertree. Scattertree chalice. Oh, there are a lot of Scattertree fragments right here. Alright. Question. We just picked up a lot of Scattertree fragments, which would theoretically give us a lot more strength. Before we use them, do you want to fight Bale more?
Yeah, do you want to... I think that might be a good place to round out the day. What do you think?
I agree.
So, is there one more thing we want to look at before we go see Bale?
Around here?
Yeah, where we are.
I think the one more thing is just maybe something will come to us looking at the map that Emir gave us, the priest. But I'm not getting anything from this. I really do want to figure out what his thing is, because I
want to figure out the story.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really feel like he plays a significant part, because, I mean, this place, the church, is a pretty large part of the map. Like, it immediately draws your eye to it.
Yeah.
And then it's so abstract, whatever it is that it's about. So,
well, Yuri is dead, and he thinks Yuri is still alive. So who's Yuri?
Seemingly just a young boy, but we don't know what his relation to everyone else is.
So it could be Mesmer's son.
That would be really interesting.
Or did Mikola have a
I don't know.
son?
I don't know who Mikola would have gotten together with.
Well, especially as he's pulling himself apart.
And something regarding Moog's body.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
really
know
curious to see where
many
that's going
chicks
to go.
would be after him.
I'm curious to see how that thing about Moog is going to go. Actually...
yeah, not well, I'm sure.
I wonder if there's something else that these people have to say about what's going on with Moog and Mikola.
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Mikola's spell is newly broken, I must profess. The spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant, Mikola shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika, and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The impaler, Messmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Mikula the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Mikula remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Mikula's presence. I should have thought of this earlier. Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Mikula's side.
Oh. We can suggest the Olier, the Poisoner, or the Horn Scent, or make no suggestion.
Oh, I think the poisoner.
She's going to kill him then.
No, he's gonna kill her.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, we don't want to kill him.
I'm going to say make no suggestion.
Okay.
I did not think... Yeah. Okay, so it seems to me like everyone is, So Mikula's spell being broken, I'm guessing that must be when there's the Great Rune being broken and a powerful charm being broken. Wait a minute, if Mikula's Great Rune is broken, that must have been... So, okay, remember when we were going up to the main gate, up the elevator, and then it said Mikula's Great Rune was broken, and with it a charm.
Yeah.
We just picked up Mikula's Great Rune from the Scattertree avatar, the sunflower thing. So that means his Great Rune was broken right as we were... Like, it's not been broken for long. Mikula was just right here. So something is going on. So Mikula was here recently. I don't know what to make of this.
I don't know.
Alright. You think that's it for now?
Over here, I think it's bail time. It's
All
time
right.
to bail.
Yep.
No pun intended.
Oh, yes. Before we do that, let's see. I think we can level up once. Alright, what do we level up in?
Well, to see it, what do you think? And I'm gonna let you make the call. I say intelligence.
I'll do dexterity.